Hey, it's Jen Thoden with yourcolorstyle.com and welcome to another color analysis Q&A. Let's take a look at my screen and see this week's question and photos. Now, she wrote me a pretty long letter here. Don't worry, I'm not going to read all of it. I just bolded the key highlights that we're going to solve today. Hi, Jen. She had attended a workshop for personal style, and she says the color analysis system introduced at the workshop was kind of confusing because it didn't differentiate between people that can wear warm and people that can wear cool colors. They only categorized bright, light, deep, and muted. I was categorized as a bright light, which when you see her photo, you're going to hear me disagree wholeheartedly. She has dark brown hair with warm tones, and her eyes are golden brown, green hazel. They're very pretty. And according to my color quiz, my color quiz, this would make me a soft, warm, deep, but I'm not sure because I also think that bright colors look good on me. All right, as long as they're not overpoweringly bright. All right, so let's take a look. I went ahead and did some draping. Now, just by looking at her, I completely agree with her personal analysis. Warm undertones, beautiful golden quality to her eyes, golden tone to her hair. So she absolutely is dead on with her coloring. It kills me that this color analysis system that they presented had nothing to do with temperature. I do believe people can wear colors on both sides of the color wheel, but you still lean towards one versus another in some way. And so her instincts were right. Now, she wants to kind of know if she's bright or warm. Now, the very fact that she has such dark hair puts her into the deep category. So I know without a doubt that she is warm and deep. The question is she bright or soft? Now, the good news here is that when you look at the color palette for soft, warm, and deep versus bright, warm, and deep, they're very similar. When you start adding black to a color, it softens it automatically, deepens it. Those warm colors become earthy colors, and you really cannot tell the difference between a bright and deep color and a soft and deep color. Not really, because once the black's added, it's not going to matter so much. So the warm and deep color palettes, bright or soft, pretty much start with the brightest of the color wheel and then go deep. There's not a lot of pastels in this color palette because the lighter colors really kind of wash you out when you're warm with warm undertones. It's very different for someone who's cool. And so the biggest difference between the two color palettes is that the bright, warm, and deep has brighter colors that starts out with that pure chroma color and goes deep, whereas soft, warm, and deep starts out with a little bit more softer and then goes deep. They're very similar. So you don't have to worry so much here. If you won't go so wrong if you pick one over the other. But here's my opinion. I draped her in both soft and warm and bright and warm. And I think her eyes have a very bright quality to them. And she likes to wear the brighter colors. I don't know. She doesn't look bad in the soft on the left, but I don't think that they're as flattering or really bring out some of the brightness in her eyes as the bright on the right. I also put on a golden yellow, something that brings out the golden in her eyes because they're so pretty. And as you can see, the softer, more olivey green looks great on her. It's not like it looks bad, but she can definitely wear the brighter colors really well. It makes her eyes pop and everything. So I think you're bright, warm, and deep. And here's the thing, because the color palettes are so similar, and if you see a more earthy, softer color, that it's going to look good on you and you can wear it. What I would avoid, regardless if you decide that you're bright or soft, is the pastels. That's not going to do you very much justice. It's going to make you feel washed out. So bright, warm, and deep is my opinion. And then you can definitely go softer if you want because you have such deep tones. You have a little bit more tolerance to go softer bright. So I really hope that helps. If you have a question for me that you want answered in a future video, please visit yourcolorstyle.com/askjen, and there'll be instructions there on how to submit your question to me. And if you're trying to figure out what colors flatter you best, and most importantly, to learn what colors to avoid that drain you or overpower you, take the quiz out on yourcolorstyle.com/quiz. It's absolutely free, and it'll walk you through step by step on how you can figure out what types of colors are going to make you shine. I'm Jen Thoden, and thanks for watching.